activism and education lead and exec for Vegans of UBC. It's a funny story of how I actually went vegan. I got home from school or whatever, and my mom was like, oh, we're having tacos for dinner. And I was like, no, I'm gonna go vegetarian for a week. I wanna see if I can do it. I stuck with it for the week, and I just kept going and kept going. And when I watched Cowspiracy, it hit the environmentalist chord in me. I was like, okay, like I can't feasibly keep eating like this when it's not just affecting me, it's affecting, you know, the planet. Over the past year or so, I've really tried to get involved in the animal rights activism community in Vancouver. Last year, I joined Vegans of UBC. It was presented that, you know, we were going to be determining execs for the following year for Vegans of UBC. That activism aspect was something that I was so passionate about, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna bust my butt to get that job and show people that, like, activism isn't this big scary thing. I love expressing what the Chicken Save is to people and what it means to me. It honestly was life-changing and did light a fire in me. When you go, there are people who hold signs that say a bunch of different things. They say, friends not food, no hate for workers, love for chickens. You stand there for 3 minutes and you can connect and see that this being is looking at you, and you're possibly like the only friendly face that they've ever seen in their entire lives. And they're so pale when their beak should be red, and their feathers should be in, and they're missing feathers. And so you see the direct impact of the system. It definitely is hard, and it definitely does wear on you. However, you do know that you're making a difference because people are seeing what's going on. Being there and having like one person comment on my Instagram story or whatever and say like, whoa, I didn't know that was going on, or where is this? Those questions, you know that people at least see, and they have a level of awareness, no matter how small, that was greater than what they did before. I do still have moments where I struggle with it. Like, perfect example was yesterday, wherein I was just annoyed about what had happened and what the man at the truck stop had said.
So you will stand up for a chicken, but you will not stand up for an unborn baby.
I think that no matter what the result of those difficult conversations are, the majority of the time they are at least a little bit constructive, because it's one more person that knows a little bit more than they did beforehand, the chances are. And so there's something to be said about that. It's definitely made me more compassionate. I definitely am more quick to think about how my actions affect others, regardless of if it's humans or animals. If I buy this jug of milk, or if I buy this thing of ice cream, what does that actually mean on a larger scale? So yeah, I think that's something that's like, I would really encourage people to do, is like, look specifically at the most boring and random things that you do in your life and why you do it and what are the implications. I'm a completely different person than I was 5 years ago. Like, it does take time and effort, for sure, but I know I'm infinitely happier than I would be if I was that old Rachel.